Today we are making Lucky Charms, but we are making them into mochi. Mochi are those really soft, squishy rice cakes, and this recipe is actually super simple. It only takes 2 ingredients, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the flour. So the flour is the most important part of this entire recipe. If you get this right, everything else will be fine. It is called shiratamako flour. So to translate it directly, it's white ball flour. It's a type of rice flour, and you need this specific kind. Don't just go to the grocery store and get any kind of rice flour. It needs to be this specific kind, or else it won't turn out the way that you want it to. So I will link the one that I used down below for you, and we're gonna gradually add some water to it. For some reason, it works out so much better if you gradually add the water instead of adding it all at once. I don't understand, but it is the way that it is. And it might change depending on the humidity of your house, but you want it to be able to hold its shape when you roll it into a ball. So if it starts to pooch out a little bit or lose its little spherical shape, add a little bit more flour. If it's getting really crumbly, add a touch of water, wet your hands and then knead it together. That's the best way to add more water if you need to. And then I'm gonna divide it into 8 balls, so 1 ball per Lucky Charm shape. We're going to dye the dough the color that we need for the Lucky Charms. So I'm using gel food coloring. And as you can see, this is such an awkward shot, but this is how I kneaded it together to incorporate the dough. If you like a visual of the kneading process, it looks really ugly on camera, but I figured it might help, so I'll leave the clip in. And then once all the dough is dyed, we are going to shape it. And so it's pretty simple. Just shape it as you would imagine the shapes are made. You also want to make sure that your table or your work surface or whatever you are resting the dough on is lined with plastic wrap, because it sticks so much. It sticks to your hands. It will stick to ceramic, dishes so easily. And so plastic wrap is totally your friend here. Also, when did Lucky Charms get rid of the pot of gold and replace it with the ugly unicorn? Why? Gold, the pot of gold is central to the whole theme of Lucky Charms. And then once they are shaped, we are going to pop them into a pot of boiling water. And once they've risen to the surface, boil them for about 1 to 2 minutes. And so because these are larger, lean towards the 2-minute mark. But you can kind of see how if you look at them, you can kind of see them softening, and the color kind of changes a little bit, and they become a little bit more pudgy looking. So you can kind of tell when they're ready. And then immediately after they're done, plunge them into a bowl of ice water. This will stop the cooking and prevent them from getting too soft, because that is also a possibility. I have a coconut brown sugar gingery sauce that is not Japanese at all, but it's really good and it tastes really good with this. So in the recipe that is on my website, because I have a website now, I will link that sauce so that you can make that. So yeah, I have not shot a video in so long. This is so chaotic, but I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm back on YouTube now, and it's intimidating, but I'm excited to be here. And I know the longer that you make an intro, the outro, the worse that the video does, so I will end it here. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.